Alrighty, just had my morning coffee, and let's head out and see what we have to do today. We got harvesting done yesterday. We got some more work to do. We gotta get done today. So first off, let's get you caught up. So we're gonna end up selling the 350. It's been a great truck, and I've loved it. But with where the financial stuff is, I don't need a truck that's this big. Can't talk this morning, and just kind of gonna go ahead and get it moved along. We can get a pretty good amount of money for it and stuff, so that'll be good. But we'll go ahead and get this thing sold here as soon as we can. Right now, I'm just gonna end up setting it right out here, the for sale sign. I don't think there's going to be too many people coming by down the road, but we'll leave it out there. And I got somebody in town that I know for sure that'll want it, guys. But just so that way we can set it off and hopefully recoup a little bit of money. So just go ahead and get rid of that. Almost got old Grandpa's Ford working. We're still working on it. There's something still a little bit off. I think it's fine for the most part, but there's just something a little bit off with the new engine that I put in there, so I'm gonna keep on working on that. Bees are looking good. Mom got back from her retreat the other day, so that's all good. Let me head on up here real quick. What I want to do is I want to take the sprayer here, which I actually saw a really neat trick that somebody showed off, because obviously we've been using the fertilizer sprayer for our fields, and I just want to kind of get an idea here by going over to one grapevine field here. I just want to check what it looks like fertilizer nitrogen wise, because I can kind of get a good read with the system here, what it's doing. So I just kind of want to check what it looks like. But anyways, getting solid fertilizer and actually getting one of those spreaders, it looks like it actually does pretty good. Alrighty, so yeah, you can see nitrogen's pretty low. We got the sprayer turned on. Yeah, you can see what it's doing there. Fascinating. Okay, so we definitely need nitrogen in this field to really help out our grapevines here, because that's pretty low even with this sprayer running. So that's pretty interesting. So you can just kind of see that there. It definitely needs some help. Be able to get that done. Alrighty, so that's one thing I might look at, is trying to find a one of those solid fertilizers just to help be able to spread a little quicker, because luckily with how the vines are set up, it'll spread underneath where the vines are, and it'll spread a pretty good swath of it. So that really could be very, very useful. Alright, I'm going to turn that off, but I wanted to check that this morning because I'd seen that and heard that it worked out good, but I just really wanted to see where we were actually at with the nitrogen levels, and it's pretty low. So we got to work on that there. But yeah, that's good information to be able to have, and as I said, we'll have to work on that here in future. I have to see if maybe I can lease one potentially. I'll have to find, I think I'll have to use the Ford tractor to be able to actually run that, though. I don't think this tractor has enough power to be able to run one of those, but it might. So anyways, I just wanted to check that this morning while I was thinking about it, and that's some good info to have. And you can kind of see where the nitrogen sensor on the field gave us some really good information there. So anyways, we will look at that in future, but that's definitely something we need to look at. Turn my head around here. Back this. Ooh, yep. This thing's yeah. This thing is a bit on the tricky side to handle. Alright, I currently don't need anything in here at the moment. I thought it was closing. There it goes. Alrighty. Alright, let's walk on in here, check on the horses. I think they're doing pretty good. Got plenty of grass in here to be able to feed on, so that's good. We'll just check on what our water and food status is here real quick though. We got ourselves 24,000 liters of feed. We got plenty of water in here. Good. That's definitely what I like to see. And how are you doing, buddy? We got Miracle right here. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? And then we got Flare. Hey Flare, how are you doing? Doing good? Yeah, good boy. Yeah, Flare is something else. One of my favorite horses of all time, honestly, that we've had on the ranch. Is just something else. Got everybody over here doing good. Got a little bit less grass, but it looks like it's doing pretty good. Just kind of up the fence here. Walk inside. Just want to check what the feed over here is. We could use some straw. Okay, that's good to know. Alrighty, so we got feed, but we could use some straw. Alrighty, let me go ahead and open this up here. I think I got a straw bale in the barn. They don't usually run around too much, but we'll go ahead and get that gate open. I just need to check right over here. I'm pretty sure we got a straw bale, but that did look a little bit low. Nope, I actually only have grass bales. Okay, so we can grab a straw bale from down the road and get that taken care of. Alright, good to know. Need to close up that gate before I forget. There we go. Alrighty, we'll get this closed back up here just so nobody goes running. But I thought I had a straw bale ready to go, but apparently I don't. Alright, we can leave those doors open, that'll be fine. They don't usually come out to this side anyways. Get that air out a little bit today. Alright, so the main thing we need to do is I need to make another coffee run, see how much we make, and hopefully be able to get maybe pay off some more from the bank would be helpful. So let's get the Ford fired up here. We can go ahead and while we're here grab our coffee bags. Let's go here and get these loaded up onto the International, and we can transport those over. And then I'm going to need this as well to there we go, be able to get the coffee, because we ended up getting, instead of doing the boxes like we were doing, we ended up grabbing a giant bag, much like this, so we could end up hauling all of the there we go. Get this down here. There we go. Get all of the little coffee bags and stuff into one of these, because that ended up being a lot better. Anyway, good night. We got tons in here. Alrighty. Let's get this loaded up here. Try to, and up we go. That was a little bit heavier than I was expecting. Might need a. I know I need to get a weight on this. This is going to be a little bit tricky. Should be workable right there. Perfect. And back out. Awesome. I hit that bag a little bit there. We should be able to load this up much the same way. Perfect. Alrighty, nice. Over to the side. And whoop, a little bit too close. Gotta go a little bit further to out here. And there we go. Up, hit the back end here. There we go. Alrighty. That, get out, and then we should be able to just push it like that there. Perfect. Alrighty, good. Alright, looks like we might be, I haven't checked these in a while, but I think we're out of fertilizer. Let me check here. Yep, we are out of fertilizer here. Alrighty, so we can take care of that pretty quick. Let's see here. We got liquid fertilizer. Yep, that's what we're looking for. Hop into the Bronco and bring this right on over to those, and we can get these. Help out the plant life here with a little bit of fertilizer. Haven't done this for a while. So fill that up. There we go. Yep, that will help out the health of these things a whole lot. Ended up getting some new water systems to help out, and I haven't had to do that, but gotta keep a head on these fertilizer, because it needs it in this particular weather and climate. It's gotta have its fertilizer to be able to work correctly. Alright, get this. Ooh, get a little sweaty there. There we go. I'll just leave that hooked up. Alright, we'll get this loaded up here. Alrighty, so we got ourselves quite a bit of coffee bean here. We will take that on over. I think Mrs. Janeway's already over there working as usual. So we'll get this unloaded for her, and she can keep on roasting coffee beans. So we'll end up bringing these back once we get them emptied. And then I will work on grabbing the coffee that's already roasted. We'll take those into town and sell that off. Yeah, we got a big bag in here. Alrighty, just back up to here. Might start unloading. There we go. Alrighty, coffee beans unloaded. We'll get the empty bags hooked back up to where they need to be, so Mom can just drop off all of those coffee beans that she gets off of the trees directly in. And we will continue to repeat this cycle as needed. So luckily everything's gone pretty smooth on the coffee side of things. The other thing that we haven't gotten figured out, though, of course, is grapes yet. Obviously we haven't harvested any, so once we get harvesting, it shouldn't be as much of an issue. So we'll get these unloaded here. Alrighty, so let's get this thing loaded up here. We can take this big old bag back to town. Alright, so 30,000 liters of roasted coffee beans. We're going to leave the tractor right there, and we will bring the bag back once we're done and can unload it once we return. Alrighty, so let's head on to town, set ourselves some coffee here, and see what we got going on. Also, I need to, once I get this done, I need to head back into town. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that, because I'll probably go ahead and take the Ford with me, set it to the guy that I know, and I also need to pick up my widrower for grass harvest from Bear Creek Outdoor. Need to get that done, so I need to drive the Kubota into town too to be able to then transport that back. So a little bit tricky. I don't really have any flat trailers. I probably should look into that too. But as I said, we're kind of doing everything on the fly here with a limited budget as it is. So not trying to spend a whole lot of money. Oh, man, I love this thing. This thing can really get moving on these roads. Definitely like that. Alrighty, so we got the same coffee place that we're going to here. It should be able to get our coffee dropped off with a pretty good amount of ease. So it's pretty early in the morning, nobody really out, doesn't look like, so that's good. Saves us a little bit of time. Alright, now I gotta remember where my drop-off point is here. You know what? I might be able to get them to load it up onto the bed here. Oh, now I gotta take the big bag back. I'm not totally sure what I want to do on that one. Alright, let's get the big bag. I'm done here. Alrighty, let's sell ourselves some coffee. Huh! Ah, there we go. Well, we just made about over $40,000. That's not too bad at all on coffee. So I'm gonna stop by the bank here real quick and do another loan payoff here, since we got that cash, and we'll get that taken care of. But definitely need to talk to them about that. Alrighty, yeah, so we just made $46,680 on the sold cost. That is really good. So let's repay at least. We'll repay another 50. That'll be good. So there we go. Repaid them. Only got 100,000 left that we got to repay. So coffee definitely helping us get out of this hole that we're in. So nice to see the investment stop making money. Grapes, obviously, we're still waiting on that. That's going to take us a little bit of while until it's ready to harvest, and then we'll really know what we can do. So that's going to be interesting. And then obviously got to do some baling here soon as well with the grass, so that we're ready to continue to feed our horses that good grass stuff. We got them oats too, so they got plenty of food ready to go that we can mix in there. So we're good on that. I'm going to drop this off so Miss Janeway can keep loading up the bags of coffee as she gets done with that roasting. But I'm going to unload it, and I'm going to take this truck back into town, and I'm going to see if we can fit that windrower on here. I might have to sign some paperwork saying that I take full responsibility if anything happens, but I just I don't want to. Driving the tractor all this way is not what I want to do. It's only got about, I can get it up to 33 miles an hour, which is kind of slow, but I really just want to be able to get done a little bit on the quicker side. So that's probably what I'm gonna do first, and then, as I said, I'm gonna sell the truck. I was gonna do that whether we started making money here or not, just because I don't need that big of a truck. I can use a smaller truck, one that's not as luxurious. It is the pretty nice one, so I don't need that as much, and so I can get something a little bit cheaper and be able to make a good amount of money off of that. So alrighty, so we got that set up. Once we get back from town, we will get our tractor put away where we need it. Ooh, I need to get some straw bales while I'm in town too. That's the other thing. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if we can do this. I think we can. I hope we can, because I really want to save some time here and not have to drive multiple things back and forth to town multiple times. It just seems like that's a better use of my time. So we're gonna try this, and luckily this thing moves pretty good. So let's hit the road.
That never leaves me blue. Not a silent whisper, but a roar that's true. While I'm sitting by the roadside, waiting for that toll. Give me that old diesel.
Alright guys, so let's just say this was very interesting. Very interesting, but we got it here. And it kind of worked, but it was very tipsy. Very tipsy. That was a lot of weight to haul on there. Would not recommend doing that ever again. But it did work for what we needed to do. So that worked out good. We're going to get the other Ford tractor here set up for baling, or the bales. Just get this lowered right on over here. There we go. Oh. I always had that incorrect. There we go. Alrighty. And we'll back up and grab our bale fork here. And we also need to drop our weight off in the corner. Right there. Alrighty, good. Alrighty, so we're going to use this tractor here real quick. We're going to go grab our implement that we just bought. And we're going to end up pulling it into here. As I said, we had to. It was very tricky, but it did roll off. And it did kind of work, but I would not recommend doing any sorts of redneck things like that again. My back's kind of hurting right now, but it did ultimately work. But we had to get it off because there wasn't enough clearance to get it through here, so that's what we had go on there. So we're going to just park it off into this little patch of green right here, and we got to get our hay straw bales moved on in to the horse barn here real quick. Into the stables. Horse barn, what is that? I don't know. So we're going to move our hay bales here. Our nice straw hay bales. And get these moved on in. See, I might... Ooh, if I come back this from the other way, I might be able to do 2 of them. That would be helpful. Try this. I can get 2 at once. I only got 2 because that's all they had. Actually, I got 3 if you see the other one. Just don't pay attention to what I'm saying at the moment. Alright. Ooh, dear. Okay, hold on. Okay, this actually works. We're gonna try... Nope, 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 nope. We gotta keep it really low to the ground here, or else we will tip over. I need to go grab my weight, but we left that in there, so we'll just... I am single-handedly doing a front-wheel drive tractor. There's no rear wheels doing anything here. Good night, this is something else. It is... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, that's doing something else. Alright, go ahead and get this opened up and we will continue. This is something else for sure. Oh boy. Wow, that's something else. It's working, but once again, one of these things I wouldn't recommend. This is called When You're Lazy. Oh, wow, this is fascinating. They need to make this an Olympic sport. Oh, dear. There we go. And now we got plenty of straw, so that's not going to be an issue anymore. Good. Stack these right up here. And we should be good for a while. It doesn't take a whole lot of straw, luckily. Oh, good night, I hit the thing. The weight shifted the tractor around. Alrighty, I just need to go and grab one more bale of straw, and we should be good on that, just so we have some. I don't get any ideas. He's looking at that gate. He has to go into the little walk area, then he has to go through the stable area to get out. So I think we're good. But he's also sneaky, so that one might just end up wanting to run away. Let's see, can we do one bale? It's just about as heavy, but we're doing much better with this one. Okay. Yeah, so one bale is about the is about our max, it would seem. That's okay. We will get this put away here, and then I gotta get the tractor over at the coffee thing moved back over here, so I have it ready to go. Then I need to go ahead and go take my truck into town here. There we go. Very good. Good. Sweet. Definitely like how that worked out. Close this up. Beautiful. Nobody running away today. Alright, let's get the Ford put back away. Alrighty, let's head back into town and we'll talk to a few people. Get this truck sold. Hopefully get a ride back, unless I can find a really good deal on a truck. But we'll see what there is.
Dreaming of a diesel truck with a heart of iron rolling gold. Oh, I wish for diesel thunder, a truck that never leaves me blue. Not a silent whisper, but a roar that's true. While I'm sitting by the roadside, waiting for that tow. Give me that old diesel power that I know will always go.
Alright, I guess I was just talking to the guys here at Clever Motors, and I think we have got ourselves a deal done. So basically, a bit of a trade-in, but also a selling of this truck to them, and I get this brand new truck. Well, not brand new, it's a few years older than that particular model, but it's an F250, a lot less options, but I mean the two-tone on it is excellent. This guy's very interested in looking at the back of this truck there. Hey man, yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Sure is. So, anyways, but we got this truck, and we'll go ahead and go sign the paperwork, get this thing sold to them, and we'll go on from there. Alright, so they gave us about $75,000 for it. A really nice price, and that was with a mark-off, obviously, because we traded it in as well. So somebody really wanted that style of truck with that much power, so that gave us a good amount of money. So let's pay our loan here real quick. Alright, another $50,000 off of the loan, only $50,000 more to go. We could pay that off, but just in case we need it, I don't want to not have it, so that's where we're going with that. So anyways, this is a brand new truck to me, so I have to get used to it, but it's definitely nice. See if we can turn our way around here. Woo. Hit the curve. I need to go around and talk to the Bear Creek guys here real quick about a solid fertilizer, what that would cost and stuff. So we're gonna pull over here real quick. I'll just kind of ease off to this side, and we'll talk to them very quickly here about what a solid fertilizer would cost. Alright, so for a new Kubota solid fertilizer would only take me $26,000. It can hold up to 3,900 liters of fertilizer, and it should be able to be powered. Let's see, I didn't see what the required power on this is, but this would basically take care of what we need. And so we could actually opt into some more capacity. That would get us 10,000 liters. That's a $3,000 op charge. Or we could just go with standard. So that's not bad for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead here, and I'm gonna put a down payment on one. It's a $10,000 down payment on that. They're gonna be ordering that from me, so we should see it here a little bit later, so that'll be nice. But we got a brand new truck now that I gotta get back to the ranch. We accomplished quite a bit today, all things considered, and we're slowly really getting ourselves out of that hole that we're in financially, so that's a really nice feeling to have. Got a brand new truck to have fun with. Thank you so much for coming along, and that helps out the ranch a whole lot with you guys watching. But we'll see you guys here next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.
I wish for diesel thunder, a truck that never leaves me blue. Not a silent whisper,